Hi guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2 and it is our weekly chill drive stream as we do jobs across the ETS2 map. Where we'll go, no one knows. Welcoming Nebula, welcoming Tropical. So you've done 3k kilometres today already, that's quite a lot. Welcoming Leaf Daily News. We're going to come for a couple of drives in F86, no problems. Welcoming Harrison. And welcoming World of Horizons. Welcome all. Let's get this first job going, shall we? So of course we are starting off in London. We'll do the first job down to, well, Marseille, France. Totally on the other side of France. It's a long drive across France itself, so yeah, let's see how that goes. Also, I can actually take what Nebula normally says and say Merry Christmas, because in the Philippines the Christmas season technically started today. Also did a summit from the freezer. I don't think there's anything about to run out of date or anything like that, so yeah, texting it from the freezer. Probably some chicken and some other bits and pieces. Salt and pepper chicken, that is. You hired yourself a ton of new drivers. What, is that single player thing, World of Horizon? Making sure this wheel is not going to come off the desk. Yeah, no problem. Let's go. So, call it 1,200 kilometres in total. Plus you've got... Oh shit. I didn't realise I was that close. Why are you in reverse? No. Get the blimmin' heck out of reverse, honestly. That annoys me, like, when it does that sometimes. And welcoming Splinter. Just some minor truck damage, that's all. That will do. Oh, did I swear then? Whoops. Luckily you do get away with the odd one. I don't consider that a swear word personally. What's going on here? Well, let's hope the rest of the stream goes better than that. Let's roll. Well, if you are just tuning in, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Hitting the like button does help me out a massive amount as a content creator here, so it's very much appreciated. We're a lot faster than that MAN. So I'm going for that overtake. He's flashing me to move over, but I'm too close. If I was to move over then, and I lag even slightly, he's going flying. I'm barely ahead even now. I'll have to move over. Oh. He's not behind that solid yellow white line. And he should be. Yeah, a couple more days and they're back. And we'll probably see a bit more normality return to ETS2 TMP. We'll see what the server numbers are this time next week. So that should give us a bit more of an indication. Yeah, this is our weekly stream where we go across the map, not just up to the CD road, so it's a welcome, you know, change of scenery, you could say. And yeah, you've been driving that daft a lot, tropical. And yeah, I do like the F86. It's time to come off here. It's a bit all over the show. We are heading to the Channel Tunnel, so that's why we're not going through Dover. I don't think we go past Calais, I think we go the other way. I think we're going past, yeah, we're going towards Paris. What's happened to Tropical? Well, something's going on. This destination is Marseille, I think it is, which is like the other side of France. He crashed, oh dear. Well, I can be across way before he gets anywhere near me. Let's get onto this boat, that train. Let's go. So yeah, we don't go past Calais, which makes a nice change. Not sure what exactly he was doing there. This truck is rapid. Only 12 tons, that does help. .964 kilometres to go. That Channel Tunnel took a few off, so that helps. So we make our way to, I think it's Marseille. The only thing I don't like about this route is the amount of toll booths I'm pretty sure on it. It does get annoying after a bit. Your job's 5 tons. So you'll be even faster pulling away than me then. And welcome in Tunker, it's nice to have you with us. And Jules is 3 tons, so even quicker for you. No, it's all good, mate. Leaf, whatever. There won't be many people about now, so it'll be quiet. I'll be taking my full beam off in a minute as it starts to brighten up. We're heading to, I think it's Marseille, something like that. Basically on the other side of France. So we've got a big drive across France right now. We'll see who else we end up this stream. I'm pretty sure this job is it takes you to Viva la France. I'm pretty sure. 6 on the nearby. We'll see who we end up tropical. I'm looking for reasonably sized jobs, so I can get quite a bit low to the VTC in, because I still have aspirations to level up this year, but I'm going to have to really go for it. Why are you going into my lane? Night into daytime gives some real cinema sights. Yes, Leaf, it is. Moving right over to give him space. I'd say a lot of them at the minute are Leaf. The best part is where I am, Labour don't seem to have woken up to the trouble they're going to be in at the local elections in May. They don't seem to have realised. So yeah, they're going to get destroyed. Someone drove off the ramp on the CD road yesterday, and he had the balls to referee. What ramp? The off ramp. What do you mean when you're coming onto the CD road? Welcome in, Dirt. And here we go. When somebody sends you a big long message and all you want to do is read it but you can't. That's which we're moving, I think, nowhere. You was on the highway to Calais, would you, Tonka? Yeah, I think we've got past Paris now, so the road should really go quiet. Yeah, I think we do need to do a bit more with regards to driving. You know, look, teaching people to drive, things like that. There was one on Sunday. Nope, I went to help in the by-election instead. It looks like we are coming off up ahead. There's actually a couple of people ahead. Don't know what he was doing. Not really, Leaf. I probably will do now, I'm sure, but so far so good. Put it bluntly, Tonka, too much hate. Welcome Blazing Bull, big thank you for the $5 super chat, we'll say it is, just to round it up. Hi Terence, love the streams, I'll give you $10 if you do the glitzy. I have got no idea what that even is, but I'm going to politely decline, but thank you. And big thank you for that super chat. Very much appreciated. If you haven't yet done so guys, do hit that like button on that super chat. Well, welcoming Raymond's interesting name. I've not got a clue either, Tonka. Welcome to the Stream Reality Break. And yeah, that's an interesting username, Nebula, it must be said. I mean, last thing I'd want is mine to be stamped on. It must be very painful, a bit of a weird thing, but yeah. Why is that, Tunka? Well, we got a few tuned in, Tropical. Ah, 13's not bad. Hopefully they are enjoying the stream so far. We are still on our first job. I know what the website is, or app. I think it's both. But obviously it's not for me. Yeah, I've seen a couple of disturbing things about it myself, Tonka. And yeah, it definitely isn't, Tonka. Doing well here, less than 500 kilometres to go. Thanks for that, Reality. And what happens, Tomcat? No, thank you, Reality. And yeah, I'd imagine no one likes that, Tomcat. Just want to remind everyone I did post my stream schedule yesterday in all usual places. So if you've not yet seen the stream schedule for this week, you know where to find it. No idea who that is, Blazing Bolt. I'm welcoming Sandil Evans. Global Car Week to see if it doesn't have a speed limit. No, we can drive 110. I know some VTCs do prefer where you drive 90, but Global Cargo's perfectly happy if you do 110. Well, you used to be a member of Global Cargo. And all good reality. We're coming off the next junction. Looks like to merge onto another motorway. You find that 110 is slow. It feels slow if you've been doing like 150 a lot, things like that. In fact, I've been playing ETS 2 long enough to remember when you could do 150 on this server. And then welcome back Harrison, I'd imagine. Oh, you've been here, no problem. 70 kilometres behind. Come on, Leaf, put your foot down. I'm not even sure what that is, and yeah, it's because of the camera setting I have, where it will kind of like lean like that. Oh, how are you finding Forza Horizon 5, Harrison? Really good. Oh, that guy on the right went to the wrong one. Jimmy Wade. So yeah, this week, sorry, this stream, this week is the weekly stream where we go anywhere in the map. So it's nice to have a break from the CD road. Trust me, everyone needs a break from that. Where am I heading to? Is it Marseille, something like that? No one's got that much horsepower on ETS2. Oh, hours? Something like that. Yeah, it's about 3,600 hours, yeah. Something in that ballpark. If you do the exclamation mark PC, it will show you what my current computer settings is. There we are. I am currently saving up for a new computer because this is getting a bit old now. I mean, I think you can play VR with this game, but I've never tried it. I wonder if the PS5 version will have it. That's a good question, I don't know. And less than 250 kilometres until the destination on our first job. Of course, we will do another one. And yeah, it will only have single player, Tonka. So it won't have TMP, unfortunately. Yeah, can we quit with the silly questions, thank you, Dirt? Or is PlayStation 6 coming soon? And no, I'm not selling my headphones. It's nice to get into parts of the map, but it's a shame that, you know, the vast majority of the player base is in and around the CD road, so when you are out into places like this, you barely see anyone. I tried Poor Mods ages ago, yeah. It's a bit more detailed, but again, it's the same problem. Is once you're away from, in this instance, Kirkness Quarry, you don't see anyone. Welcome in, Oliver. Nice to have you with us. Where am I heading? Marseille. Welcome in, Sutty. Less than 100 kilometres to go. And nope, not CD World today. This is our weekly stream away from that. And yeah, not bad, thanks, Oliver. I have, Raymond. I haven't, no. I'm doing fine, Blazing Bull. How about yourself? And yeah, that busy road can get stressful for sure. No, I've never really played Sims. You wish you was better. You've had two quite bad. Oh, you've got bugs. Be careful yourself, Oliver, and I hope you get better soon. Company is Railnet Transport. There we go. The endpoint is coming up on the right. We're just coming off up ahead. I mean, Simulation Server 2 is even more dead, which is a shame. And yeah, I have just drove the entire length of France. This road drags when you could do 60. Oh yeah, Nordic Horizon. That DLC I think they've been working on for a while now. Or am I thinking? I'm thinking of a different one actually. Ignore me. Yes, they've been doing Lord of the Horizons for nearly a year. I must be thinking of the right one then. Right, let's get into this company. Oh, no, it's next. Get it along. How did I manage that? He plans to do a mega trip from the lowest island in Greece all the way to the top of Norway when it drops. I think it will take you a good few hours. Leaves it a different company, not a problem. No, I always play TMP, Sutty. Oh, I thought I did a bit more gap than that. Right, that's got me closer to, oh, actually almost on level 289. I'm going to get this job logged and I will get another one going. Also, just going to scroll back to that guy and give the guy a minute because he clearly needs it. Chat's getting a bit silly, so yeah. Didn't drive anyone from Global Cargo. Alright, let's get the next job going. So far they've been working on Nordic Horizon 2 in January 2025. Or 26 you meant. Right, so we're going to go into Spain. This should be a good drive. And what F1 team do I support? I support Aston Martin. What 178 kilometres to where this job is? Honestly? What do you reckon that's where Leaf is? Yeah, I want to see Aston Martin do well as well. They seem to be really going for it with the car for next season, having people Adrian Newey involved. So you know they are really giving it a go. Yeah, they have took staff from other places as well, that is true, Tomcat. I don't think McLaren cheats, but they have got the best car at the minute. And that team's been like building up for a few years as well. You know, bringing the right staff in and things like that. And they do indeed have everything they need in place next year. I really hope Fernando Alonso manages to become champion, because I think he'll be the oldest one in quite a few years. My favourite driver being Fernando Alonso these days. Right, we're starting to come out of the city area. You want to see Perez do well. Yeah, it was a bit weird what happened to him, because he was doing well at Red Bull at first, and then his performances just fell off a cliff. I mean, Yuki looks like he does have some talent behind him. Hopefully he does get a chance to show it. There's talk behind the scenes that Yuki may end up in Aston Martin eventually, because Yuki's closely connected to Honda, and for next season Aston Martin are making Honda engines. You're coming for another job, not a problem, Leaf. You're leaving from a different company. Oh, hello. Didn't realise that corner bent like it did. That's a mad sentence. It's a long drive, this, just to pick up a blimmin' job. You'll know the next truck could be for ETS2. Well, me personally, I hope they get the charging stations fitted in, so then charging truck, you know, the electric trucks can be bought to ETS2, because they're sat there in the files and you can hardly use them. So if they could bring the electric charging ports in, that would really, increase what you can do with the game. more trucks to drive overnight. I think I stay in this lane. Yeah, I do. I was confused for a moment then. And yeah, you'll probably find more and more electric trucks will be added into the game as they become more popular and common in real life. One good thing though is we've not been down here before, so I'm getting roads ticked off for some driving. Oh, and I've reached level 289 while driving empty. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I'm sure some of them will be fast, Tonka. Yeah, this is not half been a trek. Well, the CD road's crazy as it is, really. But that'll be a highway shortly, so we'll see what effect that has on the game and the player base, if anything. I am nervous of what that could do, but we'll just wait and see. Also, for those who have not yet seen, I did upload a video this afternoon showing the highlights from my the real Operations 317 stream. You can always catch that after this stream. For those who didn't see the event amongst we'll catch the best parts from my perspective. That took the mick. Welcome in, Eddie. Yeah, I've been messing about the brake settings so I can get the right balance, and I think I've got that now. What, that World Championship rally? Just to let Tropical pick the job up and then we'll go. Just under 1,000 kilometres this job, so it's about 250 kilometres. Well, I was about to say 250 kilometres less, but on last job we had a channel tunnel trip. On this we don't have anything, it's all pure driving. Need a toilet, okay. As the old saying is, when you gotta go, you gotta go. And that's the thing, yeah, if you speed run it, you can have, should we say, issues? With electric trucks, I will miss the look of the exhaust on the truck. Well, you're already on your way, not a problem, Leaf. We've had the same people, new people in Sutty, and he's back, let's go. Let's go! It is a mad road. I thought that said at first your wheel was off. Nice spot this. 55% left in your tank. Well, let me know when you want to stop for fuel. Let's go. This truck is really nice to drive, easy to control and rapid. I'm doing fine, Sooty. How about yourself? Where is Leaf? He's parked up somewhere. Where on the map am I? I'm here. Oh, I almost missed my cornering, so I was looking at the chat. Are you down there, you Leaf? Oh god, no, I won't stay this lane. When we arrive, we're going to go to service station to fix everything, including the trailer. Not a problem, I'll try and remember. That's after you deliver the job. Slightly heavier job this time round, 15 tons. Yes, Leaf? Yeah, exactly that, Leaf. But we all know people to the right, they're not all together up there. I don't know if he officially lives there, but his girlfriend does, and he spends quite a lot of time there. Very, very, what's the correct word? Oh, there's a green dot ahead. Leaf. Oh, what's his name? What's the word? Oh. Hypocritical, that's it. I'm not sure if I'm meant to be in the middle lane or the right lane here. Right lane. I went short first. He's just decided he wants to drive the car. They do getting on after a while, Topical. Good evening, Billy, welcome in. Oh yeah, and I will always be doing that, Billy. If you have time to hate, you have too much free time in your hands. You're a pro driver, yeah, I'd hope so after all the hours you've got on ETS2 over the years. I wouldn't be surprised if your play hours is not far off mine. I bet there's not much difference between my hours and your hours. You can actually handle it unlike other people. I think a lot of those who drive the pilot cars don't want to handle it. I think they use them just to drive, like, you know, those sorts of people. I think I've got about 3,600 hours, Tropical. Another toll booth coming up ahead. Open sesame. But yeah, one of the reasons my play hours has become so high is when I was all in lockdown, particularly the first lockdown, I was sometimes streaming twice in a week. So, twice a day, sorry. So that helped get my hours up. Because I had nothing better to do, so I streamed even more. Anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I do live stream most days, and I upload videos and shorts as regular as I can as well. I don't have any plans to do so, Tropical, because those who tune in, like at this time, for example, now, they're in work and stuff like that during the day, so they wouldn't tune in. So I don't think it would be worthwhile me doing it. Apart from maybe the odd extra stream on a weekend, maybe. That's the only thing I can think of. But during the week, they'll be in work. Oh, that was a lot of skidding. Sleep well, Sutty. Nice one for dropping by. That's a very good number to hit, Tropical. $69. Hey! Prince back at work. I thought he was off today, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm wrong though. But he does work away from home quite a lot. Yeah, that's why I thought Tropical. Must be busy with other things. Well, we're still in France for now, but we will be in Spain before long, I'm sure. It's not that often we get into Spain, so it's a welcome change. Oh, a few different things. I know there's salt and pepper chicken in there. I know there's chips in there. Those mini sausage, English. Those mini sausages, they're in there. You know, like the little sausage roll things, the mini ones, they're in there. There's other bits and pieces in there, I can't think. Yeah, maybe that Tropical, maybe he'll like sense his name being mentioned, so he'll join. Oh well, 500 kilometres to go. When I come from straight road, I'm going to put lights on 'cause it's getting dark now. I sign it in September, yeah. It feels weird to say that way in September. This year has flown by. Like, honestly. Just where's this year gone at all? Well, I think the reasons why your reports aren't being read is because they were helping out with real operations. Yeah. Just normally in the real ops server, you do normally get more admins going through reports, so they mustn't have done that this year. And yet another toll booth coming up ahead. Getting sick of seeing these things now. I mean, it makes the game more realistic, but even then. Let's get this. There we go. Did it with out having to pull up or anything. Yeah, not enough people as well driving Leaf, which is a shame. Everyone just wants to stay on the CD road and that surrounding area. Let's go. %, low damage. But I don't care, you got over 2 billion money. Didn't even earn it yourself, of course. What happened to Nebula? Oh yeah, he must have parked up. Because being in that pilot car, he'd easily keep up with me. One thing most Volvos don't have is black interior. Yeah, I thought he might have done tropical because he'd have been able to easily keep up with us otherwise. Probably gone for his dinner or something. $4,408 people on the server. You wouldn't think that where we are. Just not seeing anyone because we're not in the CD road area. $4,400. Well, both CD road must be chaos in both cities. And the road itself, yeah, it'll be mad. Do you ever hear your neighbours talking inside your house? Sometimes. This side, when I've not got my headset on, this side I can hear go up the stairs and close the door behind them when they go to bed. That side I can hear less. Yeah, both sides have been here since I moved here 15 years ago. That side's been here since before I was born, I'm pretty sure. And yet another toll booth. How many toll booths have I gone through this job? Jeez. Yeah, I've always lived in this town, but not always in this house. I lived in a different house for 15 years, and I've been here 15 years. I'll do 1 hour 30 for the stream. This stream's just flying by at the moment. All streams do. Yeah, well, when you're having fun, time does fly past. I do hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm not sure if we've crossed into Spain yet. If we haven't, it won't be long. Welcome to stream, Rich Chucking. Where am I heading to? I'm going to Bilbao. I think I've said that incorrectly. It's in Spain. And you're doing Amsterdam to Cassel. Enjoy your drive. Have I been to all of Spain? I think so. I need to double check that. The next toll booth is entry to Spain. Oh, that'll be this one then. Welcome to Spain, chaps. Welcome in, Dangerous Dave. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Oh, how do these ones work? This one? Oh no! I've just realised myself. Now I'm entering Spain, yeah. And Leaf went the wrong way. I was confused at first myself. I'm doing fine, Dave. How are you? Bilbao. Yeah, Bilbao. I can't even say it. Jeez. I haven't been to Spain in a while. Same, to be honest. It's not very often I end up here. Bilbao. Yeah. I'm just not very good with Spanish accents. Right, 100 kilometres left, we're nearly there. And yet another toll booth coming up. The amount of toll booths I've seen this stream is ridiculous, particularly on this job. I welcome in EST Transport. Good evening to you. Well, at least this is down the road I've not been on before, so that's always a good thing. Yeah, it's definitely nice to be able to drive in different parts of the map and take it in. Harrison's about, or was. Oh, so this is part of Bilbao. And destination, the company is Galia Ferries. Oh, it's alright. I thought I'd missed my corner and didn't. It's this one. Your end destination was different business. Nice chewy job, top off TMP, have some mac and cheese, and watch the rest of the stream. Enjoy your dinner, Leaf. Nice one for tagging along. Oh. Well, we've done that corner, clearly. I probably will do, to be honest, Leaf, because it is quite nice. And you're around now, Tropical. There we go. We've made it. That went well. That'll get us on the way to level 290 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. I'm going to get this job logged and then we will take another one. Didn't drive anyone from Global Cargo. Let's see what we've got. I mean, normally I would go to her, but not with how busy it is at the minute. So, and that's the same way I've just been, because that's where I just came from. So going further into Spain, you're planning on going back to Ferry UK. I don't think I'm going into the UK today now. Now I've got 67 kilometres drive to where this job is. ACC. Oh yeah, you're going to the service station, aren't you? I'll hold on for you in ACC. Well, Nebula's back as well. Not the best, to be fair, Leaf. I used to have a lot of respect for that guy, but now he just follows what the whips are doing and, you know, not thinking for himself. Totally lost my respect for him. Oh. I'm going to wait for you in ACC Tropical, don't worry. It's sometimes how you always need to follow the whip, otherwise you'll be out of the party. Oh. What happened then? Looks like Nebula's lagged out. Now I know he's had internet problems in the past, so I wonder if that's that. The problem Harrison now has is his car is damaged and he's got nowhere to fix it because he's not got a trailer. And I agree with that, Leaf. That's why my party does not have a whipping system. We'll be waiting in ACC for a minute or two for Tropical. So we'll see if Mr. Nebula returns or not. I think it will be, unfortunately, Leaf. I do wonder if one day I'll fly out of that airport. Because we shouldn't be expanding air travel tropical. I think it's 80% of the flights is being taken by the top 10% of the UK population. Something like that. Well, yeah, they're a silly party with a lot of bad people in it. Oh, hang on a minute. That's facing the other way. That's not totally factual. So what they do is they have a lounge in every single party conference. It's not sponsoring them, it's just, you know, a high status thing they do for all political parties, including mine, I think. Well, both Tropical and Nebula have arrived. It wasn't long ago the Conservatives had him of Boris Johnson. And yeah, it's a nice place to drive, Tropical for sure. End destination is Cordovia. I cannot read these places for my life. Yeah, exactly that, Leaf. He needs to call me. Well, yeah, be a start. I think he's got the job. Yeah. Let's get out of here. Yeah, some of them rules do need improving and brought into the 21st century, Leaf. I don't really have a favourite MP anymore, to be honest with you. I just don't have a lot of respect for the ones who are left. How much tonnage? 16. Is it this way? I wasn't sure then. Well, obviously I'm going to like the green MPs, but, you know. Let's go. Oh, he's slow. We kept slowing down for each other then. I don't really know too much about what he gets up to. He's a long distance from me. Yeah, she's not a very good campaigner, Kemi, to be honest. I don't think she'll be Tory leader come the next general election. Oh yeah, it's that way. I was getting so confused then. Oh no, he's not. I thought that was Nebula lagging out again. I think what will happen with Kemi is she'll be booted out after the next round of local elections. So summer of 2026 or late spring. Yeah, the Tories have been having too many leaders, that's for sure. It's almost like they're trying to give everyone a go. And I agree on that, Billy, there really is. There's not many competent, I can't get the word out. Competent MPs left. Yeah, that might save the Tories a little bit, but I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. So yeah, welcome to the Chill Drive stream, anyone just tuning in. We are taking a drive across Spain right now, the land of pain. If you are a first time viewer here as well, make sure you do subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you will be notified of any future videos and live streams. Alright, and you need fuel. We'll stop at the next fueling station then. Get a bit too close to the back of Cryptic here. Oh, what lane am I supposed to be in coming up ahead? I think the right lane. Oh, is it? No, it's this lane. Oh no, it's that lane. I'm getting so confused. Oh. It's well off financially for the most part, Leaf. Although it's not as totally a stronghold as it once was. And just be careful, Tropical. Let's keep rolling. Like I said, this job does take us across Spain. It's nice to drive here for a change, to be honest. Yeah, not a problem, Tropical. Well, he was clearly driving the wrong way, Nebula, and there's never a good excuse for that. If you've missed your junction, you go to the next one and turn around there. I can think of a few reasons why you would miss your junction, like not looking at the map. I can't think of any why you'd be driving the wrong way. But no, it was his teammate who was Tropical. I thought he wanted this fueling station. They said the one after that one, okay. I was getting so confused then. And yeah, at least she did more than once. Yeah, it's not too far from me, Leaf, yeah. About 30, 40 miles, something in that distance. Ah, welcome in Eternity. One do you like, or do you? Nothing political wise. I should hope not. This is a weirdly laid out fueling station. It's only a small one. If she said that, I'd be absolutely gutted. Oh, I hope you're feeling better, Eternity. Oh. Ready to go, I think. Well, take it easy and hopefully you get better soon. Why is Harrison braking? Adam on vacation and that? I don't think he is. That was flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator, yeah. It does a lot of that. That's why we're not seeing much of him at the minute, because he goes through phases where he like only really plays ETS2, and then he'll go through phases where he just plays like Flight Simulator. So that's why we're not seeing much of him right now. Same for you, you usually pick one game for a couple of months and stick with it. See, because last few years, ETS2 has been my main game. I just don't see that changing yet. I'm still enjoying playing it. There's been an increase in people checking these streams out, so I don't see any need to change that right now. Once GTA 6 comes out, that'll be your main game for a couple of months. I'm looking forward to trying that when it does come on PC. Obviously we don't know when it will be on PC, but when it is, you still play a TMP outside. I do wonder how it'll affect my viewer base when GTA 6 does come out. Because there might be less people tuning in and playing the game. see how many people's on the server. 4,376. And yeah, I've been there a few times bug spotting, not for a long time. Put your foot down, car. Yeah, he's a bit between lanes, isn't he? You're still not allowed to drive in 2 lanes. I've not seen anything about 50%, but they're getting like 35, stuff like that. What's that for, Leaf? Oh, Ashton Underline may be on that seat. Well, so your mum's not a big fan of the camera mirrors then, Tropical? And there is word that Angela Rayner is positioning herself to stand elsewhere, which is connected to this buying this second home thing. Or third home. No, standing in a different seat in 2029. Because with a few exceptions, as things currently stand now, most of the Northwest is going to be reformed. Unfortunately. I'm using a G920, Rich. It probably is. London and Liverpool seem to be the only 2 real strong points for Labour at the minute. Had one, it was terrible. Had one of what? Oh, the G9, the G29. So I'll probably go to a G923 eventually. I've got a Moser R7 full set, way better at direct drive. A cap would be whatever candidate in London, Liverpool, they'd still vote it. Yes, the Greens are getting stronger in Liverpool, but they're not to a point yet where you'd be realistically expect them to win. Not yet, but they're getting closer. Liverpool's got their all-outs in 2027, so you can see Discord while you drive, and I've got it turned off. I mean, I don't know what to think of your party yet. I need to see what they're about. And also have conversations internally and see what we do about them. because obviously there's a lot of options really on the table. We can like stand down for each other. We could stand joint candidates. We can not work with them at all and stand against each other and things like that. It's all up in the air right now. I'm getting way too close to Harrison again. Oh well, less than 250 kilometres to go. I think I can guess what it is, Tropical. His dad's probably passed away. Because he did say recently that his dad's not well, so that's what it probably is. Yeah, I thought so. That's a shame, that. Some overtaking, lane hogging here. Yeah, he's been extremely busy. He's been working everywhere. Stafford, Manchester, obviously London, because that's where he's based. And yeah, it must be a big loss, that. Tropical, I can understand that. He needs to just take some time to himself, which is perfectly fine, perfectly normal. Nebula really needs to pick a lane. Last thing I want is to be right behind Nebula when he lagged out on me about half an hour ago. So I don't want to risk being behind him now all of a sudden. Bing! No, I had some food inside the house last night, but nothing quick. Nothing that took too long to make. Jeez, my brain. I'll probably do some eating out tomorrow, because I'll be out and about tomorrow. Yeah, probably a Jollibee. Absolutely monstrous food, that. Well, we've got 100 kilometres to go. No, Leaf, I've never been in. maybe one day. It's a track and a half from here to London. And that's quite good going, tropical. Oh jeez. I've just realised we're almost at the end of this job. That's took quick. That's gone quick. And no, I never took political classes. Ever. It's weird though, I was in the student council and everything like that when I was a kid, but I never saw it as something I'd get into the way I have done. It's a weird one for sure. I just see Nebula put Wreck Bam and all I could think was Black Betty Bambalam for some reason. Tony Blair, Leaf. Ooh. Bit closer to that than I realised. There's definitely similarities, Leaf. Oh, straight on. That was a decent drive, to be honest. Some nice roads on that, and I think some roads I've not done before, so that's a nice bit of a mix. Why do many independent MPs seem to be doing well in terms of polling? Because a lot of the independent ones are part of that Your Party thing. Let's get another job done. I'll get this logged first. Didn't drive anyone from Global Cargo. Well, you have gained a new subscriber. I want to say a big thank you for that subscription. Very much appreciated. Oh god, yeah, you don't like this tune, do you? Oh yeah, in chat, okay, smash the speakers. On this stream I am doing Leaf, yeah. I do that with most streams, so I'll manually put them in. But sometimes, like the Real Operations event, it made sense to let YouTube do it manually. That's basically the route I've just done, innit? No, it's not. Because I come from Bilalo. I went through Milan. No, it's a different route. Alright, that will do. It's going to be a bit of a longer drive, but why not? We're going on to the Italian island. Yeah, it all depends what ads, what stream I'm doing. But most of the time, chill drive, CD road, I can put the ads in manually, but if I'm tending a convoy or something like that, I can't. Yeah, I do it that way, Leaf, so there's no risk of people missing anything. Open sesame, thank you. I am hoping soon they're going to make more copyright-free music. Like, I'm hoping to make more Halloween ones and more Christmas ones, so when we come into that time of year, I can make playlists for that as well. Because at the minute I've got a handful of Christmas and Halloween ones, but it's not enough to make a playlist for. All I could do is use it in background for videos. Let's go. Now this says 1,721 kilometres to drive, but there's a what you call it, a ferry on that. I've done a job in the past that was like 2,000 and some kilometres. Make sure to drive this car from Motorway Bridge. I missed that. On ETS2, I can't remember the last time I've been to Turkey. It's been a very long time. I'm assuming they've gone, which is fair enough because this is another long drive. While it's not 1,700 kilometres long, it's still going to be a long drive. And this isn't the French island we're going through, it's the Italian one. Whereas Cagliari is Italian. But yeah, we've got a ferry on this job. That'll take a few 100 kilometres off it. I reckon we'll be driving about 1,300 kilometres in total, something like that. Right, well, if you do have any first time viewers here, guys, don't forget to subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams from myself. I do live stream most days, and I upload the videos and shorts as regular as I can as well. Now I'm worried about this guy in front because I watched him lag stop on the map. Yeah, I gave him a half an hour timeout. That's expired now. I didn't do anything to the rest of them, I only timed out one of them. Are you coming off, are you tropical? You might. It's your choice. I'll be going through this job. How's the server looking now? Wow, 4,144 people on Simulation Server 1. That's really busy. Generally speaking, about half 8 and 9. Well, that'll watch his TV for a little bit and then go to sleep, so. Yeah, it's quite busy lately on the server, just not where we are. Oh, is it 10? I think half 8 I watch his TV for a bit, and I think 10 o'clock. Something in that ballpark. So I start to go quiet at about 10, quarter to 10. So I'm not disturbing anyone. They put both sides know I work from home, so it's no problem. Yes, so far it's a nice drive, just going across Spain, that guy in front of his lag stopped again. Now moving. And again. He needs to put better internet on his Christmas list, honestly. It's not too bad, Leaf. Just depends what area you want to be in. And what sort of house you want. Oh my. Be very careful of him, Tropical. His lag's a disgrace. It's not north-south divide, it's just certain areas are more expensive than others. It's like where I am now, what, 1,000 metres can separate the most expensive part of my area and the least expensive part. Less than 1,500 kilometres to go. But do remember we have a ferry on this, so we're not driving 1,500 kilometres. Oh, do you not like this song, Tropical? Oh, I was not paying that much attention. Well, do remember, these are copyright-free songs. I'm surprised you don't get hungry during these streams. Sometimes I'm fairly hungry by the end of them. Lag Almighty's come this way as well. What a shame. At least we're getting the road ticked off we've not been on before. So that's got to be a good thing. Eventually I'll probably end up exploring the entire map by chance because of all the jobs I've done. And Adam Samuel, yes, he actually lives not that far from me. The next area along. You've seen him in Liverpool before. At some events, I suppose it's possible. I don't think so, Tropical. We've got some nice pubs in Liverpool. Yeah, I'm not the biggest pub goer these days, but yeah, there's one or two I won't mind having a quick pint in. Yeah, he does. That would completely finish my interest in drinking in pubs if it happens again. Philippines is waiting for me. Well, I'd really need to increase my revenue before I could even think about that. If only, Leaf. Well, we are both working hard on our social medias, so one day we can afford things. Like at the minute, my main focus is replacing this computer, because not just do I need one that's better, but this is not going to last too much longer. It's showing its age, it's starting to have problems, it's coming up to 4 years old. It's 4 years old, I think it's the 22nd of January. I'm hoping to have replaced it by then, or near enough. Hey, if you ever did allow stuff like that, I'd be off. They are very strict on immigration, but I've already been to their country once and had no issues. So that would look good. And 1,250 kilometres still to go. So we continue making our way through Spain. So what I'd done is, before I'd left the UK, I'd filled out like an e-travel document. So when I arrived, it was a quick scan of my passport and go and collect your luggage. Easy. Hello Stephen, aka Like Card, welcome in. I know the feeling, only getting past it on your way, as your GPU is still running a RX 570. Still does well, but it's getting to that point where, yeah, so you're in the same position as me where you need to upgrade as well. It's just one of them things, like, well, one thing really is that nothing lasts forever, but then the other thing is that technology is advancing very quickly. Well, easy, I had to go to China once to work, and we needed to get our hand, feet and crotch scanned along with a photo. Wow. That's mad. Jeez, of all places to scan. Windows 11 has downgrade performance. Well, yeah, you're going to have to go to Windows 11 very soon though, Tropical. I did see the other night in the event, I see you was in the yard, you started out watching your stream back. It was a nice event that I enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well. I think it's from October, Tropical, could be wrong though. It was so disgusting, we had to do it in front of everyone. Never go to Beijing if you don't need to. Yeah, I'm struggling to see why I'd need to go to China anytime soon. Yeah, the problem is when the updates stop, it becomes much easier for viruses and malware and hackers to get into you. So I really wouldn't recommend it. That's why I replaced my laptop and not got it fixed and things like that. I just want to be fully covered. It's your second event, as done last year's. You got stuck finishing in Zurich traffic jam. I think that was my fifth, but I missed last year because it clashed with my mum's boyfriend's birthday, so I couldn't attend it, which was very annoying, but it is what it is. That's the fifth I've done. Half far from the ferry. Still a way to go yet. I only went to a hotel in Dubai, but I'll say one thing, I had to speak to people like for directions and things like that, and everyone was very helpful and, you know, nice and all the rest of it. So I didn't have a bad word to say about anyone or anything in the time I was there. No, it was a very short minibus ride, what, 5 minutes, 10 at most. Checked in. Went to, I went into the room, had about 3 hours sleep. Had a wash. And then buggered off. I didn't use room service, I don't know if there was or wasn't. There's a couple of bottles of water, sorry, while I was there. I had drunk that. But yeah, for me it was just get as much sleep as I could, which was 3 hours, and use the bath service, because I was like, I wanted to clean up. just say I have a weird handling game. Give you space. Not as aggressive, but to say, yeah, give you space. Yeah, because sometimes people lag. And obviously people with, like us, who have got setups that are aging, we're going to lag a bit more. That's true. I didn't leave, no. I tell you what though, overall the food was nice on them planes. Had your laptop for over 2 years now, from previous owner as well, still works fine. I would definitely start to think of a replacement though, because, well, unless you're hardly using it. One of my meals was chicken. It was quite nice, to be fair. Oh, welcome in DT. Fun fact, your YouTube chat is not working in full screen mode. I wonder why. I use it most days, but I would start to think about replacing it because it's going to be building up a lot of usage hours. It's like if I was in a full financial position, I'd be replacing my setup every 2 years. Just because, you know, the problem I've got is if it breaks, I can't make content, I'm in trouble. You like beef, chicken, etc. So I've lately been trying to have different foods more often since you don't love animals being potentially. Yeah, there's definitely a rise in vegetarian these days. Less than 1,000 kilometres now, and we still have a ferry to catch. There is quite a few vegetarian and vegan Green Party members, yes. Something about the way it... Oh, I saw the dog just stop hard then. Yeah, something about the way it's... the animal is killed or something. And because it's a Middle Eastern practice and they don't like stuff like that, being right-wingers. You was never making that tropical, to be honest. They let them bleed out to kill them. All that animal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's done that way because that's how it's done in the Middle East, because it's their belief. I remember when I was about 11 or 12 years old. Yeah, I think I was 11. So I was still in private school. I was like, why is eating meat such bad? And I ended up watching a programme Anyway, it showed you everything. That made me not eat meat for a few years. Well, a few years longer, I would say. I'd have probably started doing it earlier. Oh no, I couldn't watch that. Leaf. Couldn't sleep for the night, I'm not surprised. Oh, there we are, we're not far from the ferry now. Jumping on at Barcelona. I'm going on one of the islands, Stephen. I'm not sure which one of the interesting roads. Exactly that, free to choose, DT, exactly that. Just below Barcelona, next to Italy. Yes, there's two islands there. One is Italian and one's French. Well, they're going on to the Italian island. Yeah. Once you've got the taste of bacon and stuff like that, you're hooked. Yeah, the bottom island. Oh no, I just couldn't leave. It's for the city area of Barcelona. It's masqueraded by big companies that mean the farm has to farm more animals in so the farms can make a profit, but that leads to many being handled badly. And yeah, probably a good idea, Lee, because I'm going to eat after this stream. I eat a bit later than most due to my stream times. So I try and stream when you're most likely gonna, you know, actually get people tuning in, which is this time of year. This way. I was confused about where I was going. As with this is my last job, more than likely. Just remember every living thing is in the food chain, including us. So some animals like lion and crocodiles. That is true. There we go. Porto Torres, the bottom one. Tropical. $236 kilometres left. So that's 5 to 10 minutes of driving. You still need to have a look to see what this week's Chucky achievements are. You won't be driving until tomorrow, as you might have a few cheeky ciders tonight. Oh, enjoy your evening. Just getting worried about how much that truck was leaning as it turns into the boat. Yeah, it's not very often I bin it these days. Not with all these hours of experience I've got. Yeah, apple cider's really good. Only cheap co-op ones, as you got £1 off for 4, so paid $1.80 for 4 cans. Not the best, but it does the job. Hey, sometimes you can't say no for cheap beer. Just passing the outskirts of Cesare. Something I had when living in the US that we don't have in the UK is iced tea. It's not real tea, it tastes lemony. One thing I've been tempted to try, because I'm seeing it more and more, is bubble tea. It's very good, is it? I'll have to get one. That's a lot of kilometres, tropical. Not really a tea drinker, but if it was like iced tea style and cold coffee to you, makes sense. I have to go to Buncombe tomorrow for work. Oh dear. Yeah, it's one place I'm not going tomorrow. I'm glad to say. It's an absolute dump. You need to go collect any work for 7 months. In 7 months. I've not had the rain thing on for years. So I'm doing jobs on the ECS2, you just want to do them. And if it's raining, you got to like slow down more and things like that. I just want to have my foot down, go for it. Into the final 100 kilometres. Oh, be careful, Tropical. See, you get all over the place, Leaf. Well, you're just going into the other lane when you're going around that corner. Just be careful. It's not a problem if you are Leaf, just keep safe. Right, 50 kilometres left. The top of the UK will be interesting. Will likely be very cold. Yes. It normally is that. I don't normally need to go to Scotland. And when I do, I just hope I don't have to go during the winter months. Yeah, it was raining really heavy here before. And just around the corner from where this finishes. So I'm in the Green Party for England and Wales. So we don't generally deal with each other, should we say? Well, we've made it. It's not a problem, Leaf, if that's the case, just keep yourself safe. Here we are. Job chopped off round the back. Oh. I don't know why it's accepting that, but fair enough. That's got to be my most bent parking ever. But either way, it's got me well on the way to 290 here on the Global Cargo Events profile. Right, well, it is time that I do wrap up this live stream. I do want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has tuned in tonight. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this live stream, make sure you have that like button. If you're a first time viewer here, guys, make sure you do subscribe and then hit the bell, as that way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams to myself. And we'll be back soon with another live stream. Nice one, guys.